Anyone in the trades knows how dangerous it can be. We've all heard the shit that OSHA says 2 people a day in the US are killed on job sites. So what I'm about to say is about 2 men that woke up, went to work, not knowing that their lives would be changed forever. Start with our first guy. He's an immigrant from St. Lucia. His name's Mike, hardworking guy, new father. He was a 70% bricklayer apprentice in Manhattan. Our other guy, Jay, was a 50% apprentice from Harlem. He was, new, green as they come. Both guys are working on a high rise in Manhattan. 70 stories, I believe, was what the max height was going to be. On this particular day, they're setting up a move for the bricklayers that will be coming behind them that are laying block on a section nearby. Jay is tasked with bending the rebar that are along the entire exterior part of the building where the block are going to be going. He's tasked with bending these rebar up because they're bent away from the outside edge because cranes are pulling things up and they don't want anything to get hooked up. Mike is up on the scaffolding, doing his thing, getting set up. Laborers are working with him. He's doing insulation, things like that. Jay and Mike had become good friends. They're both apprentices. They were coming up together in the apprenticeship program, so they knew each other very well. They had worked together on this project for a while. Jay is doing his thing, going about, bending the bars, breaking his ass, trying to get it done as quick as he can. Mike is focusing on what he's doing. I believe he was doing insulation or maybe some fireproof. Jay's going along, he's bending the bars, and if you've ever bent the paper clip, you know that metal, if bent and stressed enough, can easily snap. Mike had a conversation with Jay earlier telling him, hey man, listen, don't put too much pressure pushing away from the building because if the bar snaps, you're going over. Jay seemed to think like, no, I can't fit between the bars. The bars are only about 2 feet apart. I can't fit between these. Little did he know it was a false sense of security. If you break one of the bars, now you got 4 feet between them. Mike's doing his thing, and he hears a pop. Last thing he sees is the bottom of Jay's boots, and he hears a scream as Jay goes plummeting off the edge 60 stories. Mike, not knowing what to do, runs to the edge to see maybe he can help or do something, and all he sees is the final 20 stories that his friend and fellow apprentice falls. Mike told me this story maybe 15 to 20 years after this had happened to him, and he told it to me as a word of warning because I was running around like an idiot when I was an apprentice as a bricklayer for Local 1 at the time. Anyone in the trades, we're not heralded as heroes. We're not, we don't get the 21 gun salute when we die in a situation like this. His family wasn't taken care of. He wasn't vested. He didn't have a pension. Tradespeople build the country that I live in and every other country in this world. Literally, the roof over your head was put there by somebody in the trades. And their stories aren't told enough and they're not heralded enough, in my opinion. I'd love to hear more stories like this of you guys, things that you've heard or seen. People like Jay, are forgotten. He wasn't on the news. Nobody gave a shit after he was gone. So stuff like this, talking about it, brings them back in that small little way. Maybe other people hear a story. So if you're interested in this, drop a like, comment, let me know your stories, subscribe and follow, and I'll catch you in the next one.